Hello, everybody. How's it going? Who do we have? Peas in here. Static Noise is here. A lot more crypto. And only here to copy trade. We will do our best to find some trades during this stream for you. Bacalaya, Jackson Dicker, Peak, Crypto Joe, Mr. Brownberg, Knight, Roynek. I've literally just got out the shower because I've been talking with the crew. We've been trading this morning already for the last couple of hours. So, yes. Knight 1996. I did short the top. We all shorted the top yesterday, I think, because I was like, yeah, I think most of us here probably were able to catch that and hopefully still holding. So that was a really nice trade. We'll obviously go over that in a little bit more detail. We've also had a trade from this morning that I do want to cover during the stream just before we get on with the whole PPI thing. And it's been an interesting morning. I've was able to get a pretty decent trade out of it, but I made a couple of like little silly mistakes. Wasn't really waiting for confirmation on the trade. So I'm going to cover that in a second, and we'll go over like why I've taken this long position down here. You all know why I took the short here. So we hit take profit 1 during the stream yesterday, and for me I didn't hit take profit 2 because I was out all afternoon, and then it was only when my alerts came off to say we were back at the daily open at the time that I hit take profit 2 off of that, and still holding this short position at the moment. So yeah, it's kind of crazy at the moment. My long from the bottom and my short from the top are basically completely separating the entire market right now. So yeah, I'm very happy with both of those positions. So I've been trading off of another account so far today, just to do some little scalp trading, day trading kind of stuff, because both the long and the short are like pretty much as good as you can get, right? I mean, I couldn't have traded it any better, even if I tried on both of the short yesterday and the long from last week. Today, however, is another story. So we have taken this trade here this morning. I started entering into this when we had basically price came down into this order block zone. So we were looking at this as an area of support, this being the Asia low. Okay, how many times do I say about London session coming down and taking the Asia low? It's always a nice thing. So I had taken a long position here earlier on. I almost got stopped out of that and then hit take profit afterwards. Okay, so I hit take profit when we took out these highs. Then I came down as it started to come back down again, closed out of that initial trade, and then had to re-enter off of the lows here. But I was a little bit greedy because I'd made a bit of a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. I didn't make a mistake off of this, but I didn't really wait for any confirmation off of here. I was just like, oh, cool, we've tapped it. I'm just going to be aggressive on this and just take a position. But it didn't work out that great. Yes, there was like almost a 1% move from here to here, which is okay, but I probably technically should have been stopped on that, so I got quite lucky. And then because I'd made that little mistake, I actually entered off of the SFP. So this is the position I'm in right now, or the positions that I'm in right now. So I entered off of the SFP just down here. So small positions just on BingX, just playing with these at the moment. Caught that one really nicely, and also another position there. I can't remember why I took that one. To be honest, that was afterwards. So I think I was just like, oh, that's a really small size, and I just wanted to add to it. So yeah, have taken those trades this morning. They're pretty decent. Have also taken profit off of these. So that's basically the trade done at this stage. But what we were really looking for, to have traded this sensibly and to have traded it like we traded it yesterday, you're really waiting for that candle close, like the confirmation of the change of market structure there. So this is why the sensible entry with the high probability that you're going to win on this trade is, here's your entry, there's your take profit. So we're just looking at it as this. Okay, you come up and take the highs, and that's the trade. So as just a sensible trade, similar to what we had yesterday, that is complete, that's done. I'm now looking for another opportunity. I don't think we're going to get it anymore because in 7 minutes we've got PPI, so this is going to get a bit too volatile to trade. But what I would have looked for if we weren't having PPI coming up would just be for continuation here. I would look for these lows to just get swept and then to get continuation higher. I think we're going to see some more volatility than this though. So we're not just going to sweep this low. Unless we do this in the next few minutes and we have a decent reaction from it straight away, I feel it's unlikely that this setup is going to happen because PPI is going to give us too much volume for this to play out. But ideally, normal circumstances, I'd want to see this come back down and then up towards the highs. So we'll see if that can play out. But then let's start to look at where our like actual legit liquidity, where we are likely to go within the next half hour or so as PPI comes in. We'll start to have a look at that as well. So the other thing I just want to quickly cover is S&P 500 has taken out the lows that we were looking at for this to happen yesterday. Okay, so that's the CPI low that we put in yesterday. We also had the local lows that we were looking at, and there has been the swing failure pattern off of this. So again, in normal market conditions, I would expect a bounce here. So we have had these two lows taken this morning. I would expect a bounce, but you never quite know what's going to happen, especially when we're going into a situation like we're going to have in just a few minutes. And then with the dollar, once again, having a decent rise up, having taken out some of the stuff we were talking about yesterday. Again, you've taken out highs here, you filled this gap, you're coming into some imbalances within the chart here. So you would say that overall, the market looks like the S&P looks like it wants to go higher. Looks like it's had a decent retrace. Bitcoin has had a decent retrace. I'm holding the short though, because I think Bitcoin's been way too impulsive over the past few days. And dollar looks like it wants to pull back. But we're going into news, and it wouldn't surprise me at all to see something like this play out on the dollar and just for it to go crazy and for the S&P to come down and take out these lows down here. So I've got some alerts. Let's set alerts there. Let's set alerts if it's taken out the low of the day. I think that you can probably expect. And then we're basically aiming back up here, right? So that will be the target for this. So yeah, 4 more minutes until we really start to see some exciting stuff going on. So what I guess we need to do on here is alerts at local lows, alerts at previous day low. It's not previous day low, is it? Yes, it is previous day low. Cool. And alerts if we hit the top. Monday range. Where is your Monday range? It's all the way down here. Yeah, so this is Monday. Let's mark this on here, Randall. That's maybe wishful thinking. Imagine that if we actually get Monday range plays out. Or right, opening range. Where are we? I'm so out of okay, cool. No. Ignore me. Monday highs all the way up here. I can't even look at Monday. Ignore Monday. Such a mess. I'd look at the opening range from down here, but I don't know. Monday was huge. You stuffed up the link on Twitter doesn't allow to link to YouTube properly. Oh, does it not? Let's have a look. Works fine for me. So I don't know why that doesn't work for you. Anyway, let's have a look. Impact on market of PPI data. Yeah, volatility. So we will see. We'll see what happens. We're only a couple of minutes away now. It wasn't as exciting as we thought it might be yesterday, so we might have a similar situation again today. Nene, here for the pet. The dogs aren't here today, unfortunately, so I don't have the dogs. It's just me. And hi, Luke. Do you discuss how you manage your stop placement very much? Yeah. Yes, I'll always give a reason for an invalidation. Yeah. I guess it's the simple answer. Yes, I do discuss that a lot. I do discuss it often. Right. Here we go. Here we go. We didn't take out the lows. We're probably... What are we going to do? Sensible Luke just needs to do this. Let's just close this one. I'm going to keep this one open. Just because we've taken out that high. All right, that's another take profit from the long. And can we get this one? Can we get this one? Can we get this one? No. No. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit my alerts. All right, fair enough. Hit a couple of take profits from this. Very, very nice. Let's see if that alert pops off in just a second. Pops off. Hits. Pops off is a weird thingy. What's going on here? You got some little sell walls. What's going on over here? We are stopping out a lot of short positions. Happy days. Cool. We're gonna come on. Yes. Right. There is the alert. Okay, so we have taken out the high. That trade from this morning is a winner. Triple winner. Take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, all in the bag. Very happy. Everyone in the crew that traded this morning, we are winning again. So success once again. And even if you just want to be like extra greedy with it, throw a fourth in there. We just taken that one out as well. So that's all of the highs swept until we come back to this short from yesterday. So now do we have to deal with the lows? Can we now be looking at a short position now straight away to take out some of these lows? So we've swept all of them. They're done. Easy. Money in the bank. Winning trades. As always. I still haven't closed out of this one actually, so yeah, I can technically say. I'll probably go back over here. Let's just get that one done. You know what? No, sod it. I've already closed one of them. I'm just going to throw a stop loss over there, which is going to stop me out. No, I want to see those lows swept. Okay, fine. I don't know what to do with this one. I should close it, but I want to have it as like a ignore. It's only that's only small size on there. It's not because my Bybit account is like really, yeah. Phil 89. So the dogs are at the other house. So I got this place, and then I got another place which has like the garden and nice things, which we're trying to sell, but no one wants to buy it because no one's buying anything these days. So we do have a house that's on the market, but if anyone would like famous YouTuber's house, if anyone wants to buy it, then DM me. It's yours for a discount a trader's discount of a mighty $1 discount. And then I'll put a plaque on the wall to say Luke lived here. And then you'll forever be able to say, you live in the house that is the guy that's better than ICT. Or something like that. All right, cool. We just traded news successfully again, because that's what we do. What do we have next? Let's have a look at what the S&P is doing. Yawn. Bitcoin's so much better than the SPX. Really is. It's so much better to trade. But look, take local highs, come down here, take local lows. Whatever. Sorry, weird noises. You're cheating by not closing then. Yeah, have the big P&L to share on Twitter later. I just want it because I've not used, I don't know. I don't know. I've closed one of the positions at the highs, so it's like essentially 50% take profit again there. Blue Heritage plaque. Yes. Okay. I don't know what to say now. I don't really have another trade here. It's done, and unfortunately, there wasn't really an entry for this. Pedro. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't really catch an entry for the stream. This all happened earlier, so I can go over a bit of the Discord and what we were talking about in the chat. So actually, here's the deal. All right, so straight after this, I'm going to be live for only about another 15 minutes here. Because we do have our New York open trading room starting in 25 minutes. So if anyone, I'm just going to do this. Wait, let me set this up. Because we've just had a winning trade, bear with me. We've had a winning trade. So if anyone is interested in joining the crew for the New York trading room, can I get a show of hands for anyone who's like considering to join the crew, or anyone who's watching the streams that isn't yet part of the crew, or wants to know more about the trading rooms or anything like that? Because if we get some people in here that are saying they're interested, I'm going to do a little something for you. But I need to have interest, and I need to know that this is actually going to be worth doing. So let's have a little look. What can I do? What can I do? And yes, there was the short from the highs. Yeah, we could have done the short. So okay. Good. We got some interest. Yeah, actually, I forget that. Who said that they got who did anyone take the short from this high? Because that was like, that could have been really nice. That could have been really nice, but I was just focusing on this one trade, so I missed everything else. Right. Buy between, what day is today? Wednesday. And tomorrow. Here we go. All right. I'm doing this. So we have the trading room starting, like I say, in 20 minutes time. So I am going to have to log off of here, and then we're going to continue this on Zoom for everyone in the crew. But I am going to, I just need to click edit again. Save this. If you go to, here we go. TaurusCrypto.com. I have just made a little coupon So if you type in, if you go to the checkout, for anyone who's interested in the crew, who wants to join the trading room in just a moment, I have just made a discount, a 25% discount. They'll give you 25% off of your first month billing cycle. Okay. So if you go to join the crew, and if you sign up to any of these, then there is 25% off that I'm just going to do for like literally right now. When this, by the end of today, this coupon will be gone. And the coupon code is Luke Smells 25. So I've just put that in the thing. There we go. Pin that. So it's 25% off your first billing cycle. So if you're going for the 1 month repeating, you'll get 25% off of that. And that's now should be live and active. Okay, so go over to the website. It should be active. If you have any problems with it, DM P or myself, and we'll try and sort it out for you. Just because within your coupon, Luke smelled swimming hawk straight on it. Actually, no, I did smell earlier. Now I'm fresh. But there we go. That's the coupon. Chandeepa, Luke, hi Luke, can you explain the reason for you taking the short from the top yesterday? I've taken a long from the LVA 25 500, 25 600. So just look at the stream yesterday, because I traded this. I did this live. Okay, so this happened during yesterday's live stream, and I went over it in a lot of detail. Okay, like the actual moments that I entered it. I went over that during the stream. We covered the invalidation. We covered what the confirmation, the trigger for that was in terms of the confirmation. I showed my entry on there. Okay, so that was at 26,163 was my entry, which was like literally the top of this candle. I got kind of lucky with the entry on it, but I did go over the entire trade live yesterday. And we've also gone over all of this today with the crew. So if any of you are still considering joining the crew, or you're interested in kind of learning more about it, then this is basically my page within the crew where I'm going over some of my entries. So I took this little, like, not the best trade earlier on, but managed to hit take profit one off of that earlier. And then we were talking about this in like loads of detail. Okay, so the whole entry, everything that we were looking for that. Like, there's our confirmation. That was the entry for the trade. As we got the SFP, we also saw that we had a big buy wall here on Binance. Shane took the long. I think Hostile Power took the long. Did he? Or maybe. And then ultimately we were looking at that entry for the first take profit there. And we were just talking through this whole scenario earlier on the Discord, and it was really, really good. Jackson Dicker, I absolutely would say that they are not. No. There's a very big difference between analysts and traders, in my opinion. We focus on trading. I had a little I had a little bit of a rant yesterday about how so many people, and this is why we're focusing more on just just having the basics like really, really set and structured, because so many like other people focus on like, oh, you got to get the little sniper entries, and you got to do this, and you got to overcomplicate trading. And it's like, it's not that complicated. There's systems that you can put in place that make it relatively straightforward to take these trades. And you can see on a consistent basis, like I'm trading this live. Those guys, I don't know if they do or not. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to take the bait anymore. But yeah, we're doing this live on YouTube, so hopefully the results speak for themselves on here. And yeah. So this short position, if anyone did take it, I didn't, as I said, but if anyone did catch a short, I would have gone, where are we at now? Asia highs. So I would have gone short here. If I was looking for, so that would have been, I mean, you probably, you would have had to have really sniped this quite big to have been able to catch the short here. Essentially, what you're really looking at is like you've got a second opportunity to short that we've just had, like literally this candle. So you could short that very candle with this high, because that there you've put in a low, you've actually had a corrective move, and then you're getting a close below there. So you could essentially just shorted this on that candle close, and then you're looking for this low to be swept. Again, you're not looking at a very high risk to reward there, but you're looking at this stage as it's more than a corrective, like that's just a corrective move, and now you're looking for a continuation lower, so you'd naturally be aiming for these lows again at this stage. But this is all very much yeah, it's easy to say that when it's happening, but yeah, if we are going to look for another, because we still do have this low, if that can get taken, so that trade's done, we're all good with that. We could just take these lows. So yeah, depending on how aggressive you want to be, you could have shorted that just down to here. And we're just going with the flow of the market. That's all we're going. And there you go, you've just taken it. So there you go, another example. And this is a very similar example. Very, very difficult, because this is the thing, you're already partway through the move. So if you hadn't have caught the top there, the more sensible option is literally just short it here. And then you're only looking at that as a corrective move, and then you just want to go for the liquidity. So it doesn't give you the highest risk to reward, but it's very, very similar situation to what we had yesterday, where you have a move down, just trading like simply the 1 minute time frame. You have a move down, you have a correction, three green candles after a series of red. You then start to close below the low that was put in off of these candles here. Once you close below those, then you get an entry. Ideally, you want to try and get it in a retrace, but you don't have to. You can just go straight in, enter it, and you're very, very likely at that stage to get a continuation down to take your next level locally. So another little example of that there. And if you start to get something that's a little bit more than a corrective move, so at this stage, we're still probably looking at this going down to take more lows, because I think that high is too far away. We're not going to get it. So we're probably looking at another corrective move. You close again down here, and then you can take it down to the next level. So yeah, we're looking at shorts now, essentially, but unless somehow miraculously we start to come back above here and we start to trade back above here, or if we put in a corrective move, we fail to take that, and then we find another high, and then we start trading above, and the market just flows like that. Ethereum. So you're shorting based on the internal market structure change, anticipating a change of character. See, I don't really know those terms, to be honest. This is just a way that I've traded for a while. And when you see that this is happening, I rarely would take a trade from here. Very rarely, but just as an example to show like how this works and how you can just really, really simplify things just by looking at what the market's doing. Again, here you have little examples. Okay, you failed to take a high up here. You put in a little corrective move after breaking this. So even just internally here, you can still trade this on the 1 minute time frame. And we're just looking at here. You don't take the highs. Okay, so therefore you're able to take that low. That is a little bit of a break in market structure, whatever the thingy term is. You put in a corrective move, you then have a close below there, and then look, price never gets back above. So then you can take that short, and essentially you'd still be looking for this low at that stage, but you have a situation where you can enter here, you're looking for that, and ultimately you're looking for that low. So maybe wouldn't have worked out that well, but you can trade based off of like a little order block or something. You then got to look at this higher time frame, because we have this trade that probably trumps this trade. So look at what the more likely scenario is. You don't actually want to take that low if you're going for this one. And we did have the whole PPI thing going on. So yeah. There's some decent little examples. We got 10 minutes until the trading room. So I'm gonna do 5 more minutes here. I'm gonna shoot off, then I'm gonna have a 5-minute break, and then we're gonna start the trading room. So if you guys want to join in on the trading room and you want to use the Luke Smells discount code, then you can do that right now. Hi Luke, when do you usually take profit? So I take profit, like honestly, usually I would take profit. What I do at the moment is just take profit 50% at like the earliest opportunity, and then the remaining take profit levels I can skip. I can skip those. So what I've done for this trade here, and what I would usually do is the first real take profit that I see, although I'm looking for a target that's up here, I'd close half. So once you come up and take that high, and once you've got what you need to get from that trade, you'd close half of it. And that was a similar situation to what I had yesterday. Then the rest of them I skip. So then I just allow it to run, because their market structure's in your favor and you can just allow that to run. So yesterday, and this is what we did on the stream. Oh, keep moving this. I need to lock them in place. So we hit take profit 1 during the stream, which was here. So we were looking at a previous low. It was this one, wasn't it? So we hit that take profit 1. So within a few minutes, we'd hit take profit 1. So L Tiger just signed up for 1 year of that code. Did I make it available on all the plans? I thought I just made it available on the 1 month plans. Wow, there you go. That is a big discount. Yeah. Fair play to anyone that got that. I thought, because I set it as like first billing cycle only, and the 1 year plans and the 3-month plans and the 6-month plans don't automatically renew. So there you go. That's a bigger. See, I can't multitask. I thought I'd only set it for the 1 month plan. We got you guys hooked for a year now. Unlucky. I'm just going to I'm going to take the money and run now. Next time I lose a trade, Taurus is done. I'm closing it down for good. No, but anyway, seriously, yeah. So I took 50% profit, and then all of these other ones that were in between, we were looking at all these other lows. You can just skip them at that stage because the market structure is in your favor. You can see it never ticked back above entry. Although if you're one of those stop loss to entry guys, you would have been stopped, which is stupid. So yeah, skipped all of these take profits, skipped all of these, and then took another 50% off as we came down to this low. And it's a similar situation here, right? So I hit that take profit 1, skip, still holding. Well, no, I closed that one up there, didn't I? So I took another 50% off when I was up there. So same discount on your house with the garden. Sure. Yeah. 25% off. Oh my God. Yep. I'm getting a lot of notifications. You guys are actually, this is good. Thank you, everyone who's signing up. Or everyone that's at least visiting the website. Oh my God, my phone is like, there's so many notifications. Whoa! Cool. Well, I'll see you guys in the trading room in 5 minutes' time. So I'm going to call it there. We are done. And yeah, we've got New York Open in half an hour. So then we're going to trade the Open. Greg, is that true? Our students are charging more than us. Naughty, naughty. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm out of here. For those of you who are in the crew, for those of you who have signed up for the crew just recently, for those of you who are going to sign up for the crew in just a second, trading room starts in 5 minutes time. We're going to trade the New York Open, and yeah, we'll try and find something a bit more. This has all been a bit scattery all over the place. But we have half an hour now to actually find the next setups for the Open. We'll probably just let this settle, see what happens. And then we should hopefully find a couple more trades, because yesterday was really, really good New York session. And hopefully today will be the same. So yeah, thank you, everybody. I will see you all very soon. Oh, I'll be live again tomorrow for New York Open on YouTube. So yeah, back again tomorrow for those of you who aren't in the crew. But yeah, for those who are in the crew, see you in 5 minutes. Cheers. Bye.